Oh no! Oh. Oh, okay. Ugh. Alright, well, here we go again. Let's put Silas right there now, because I didn't realize this aura around him did that.
As one.
Okay, so clearly we need even more help. And it doesn't seem like the ice monkeys can do all that much by themselves until they're tier 5. Yeah, like an absolute 0 would be great for this. But we need to get there first. So maybe we could have, done that same kind of game. We could have the farms and everything, and like a monkey sub or something else to support Silas.
Stop them.
And then we could maybe invest all of our money into an absolute 0, and that might be able to do some good work for us. If we put this guy like right here, we'll keep that around for later. It's just a matter of getting the money. The money that's a real issue. Because I'm thinking if we just spend the money on the ice monkey, obviously it'll get better and improve, and pop some more balloons for us. But if we leak any balloons, we're going to be down a lot of lives. So if we don't have a farm or some other thing that can regenerate health for us, then we might be in a bit of a hole. But I guess we might as well try, because we just haven't tried it yet. We don't know that for sure. We don't know that we'll, be too far in the hole if we just do this. If it works out, then it works out. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. Let's go ahead and buy an Arctic Wind at least, before we buy a farm, or anything like that. We just have to worry about white balloons. We can use Frostbite for that for a little bit, for a couple of rounds. But we're gonna have to use a Dart Monkey or something to take care of white balloons for us.
The ice thickens.
Alright. We have just enough to get Snowstorm or Arctic Wind. Should help out at least a little bit. At this point, I think we should get our support going.
Feel the bitter cold.
Because of this, all these white balloons coming.
Stop them.
They're gonna definitely leak if we don't do anything about that. And kill us. We could get a Mermonkey. Could also put that on the water. That should be able to help us out.
The ice thickens.
So we'll keep that around there for a bit. And again, I do want to get a farm for the sake of the money and regenerating lives. But now that does cost upwards of 5,000 to get that going. Which could just go to our snowstorm, and we could use that ability. So, I guess, no pun intended, but I guess we are kind of playing on thin ice here. No, but for real, we gotta get rid of these white balloons. Oh, never mind. Okay, we're dead. We're dead. Never mind. I think the mer monkey would help. I think if we get that going a little bit earlier, that could be our savior, basically. I just want to try out an absolute zero with this build. I think it could really work.
They're breaking through.
Alright, so we'll keep you... I think we want to just go ahead and upgrade you to tier 3. I was going to do bottom path, but I suppose at higher rounds that's not going to do too much for us, because that's really going to just stall the balloons. It won't pop a lot of them. So we might just want to do top path instead. It's fine. With this guy around, I think we can actually afford to buy a farm early and not upgrade it. Just have it collecting little bits of money every now and then. That should be better than nothing. So basically make everything discounted, effectively. Keep you around. We don't have a banana farmer, because we just spent all of our money on Silas, so we can't get that. That's alright, though. Let's go ahead and start upgrading our Mer Monkey and Ice Monkey, though. We will get top path Mer Monkey and middle path Ice Monkey. As long as we just keep collecting our money, then we should have this paid off eventually. And, you know, like I said, all of our upgrades will effectively have been discounted. Is a bit of a weird way to look at it, but I think it makes sense. Makes a little bit of sense to me, at least. Oh, my back! Oh my goodness. Whew. There we go. Just as the white balloons started showing up. So that should cover those. We could just kind of leave this guy chilling. Probably for most of the game. Now, Banana Farm's about to pay for itself in a few more rounds. Now we just gotta worry about this guy. But yeah, this is looking a lot better already. You do have to worry about round 40, but a Mer Monkey tends to be pretty good for mobs, especially tier 4 Mer Monkey. And I'm not thinking we have to worry about money too much anymore. Alright. Here's that. How you doing, Silas? Level 6. Pretty nice, but again, we can't really use that too effectively with an Ice Monkey right next to him. Alright. So now we just have to choose between spending 4,000 here, 4,000 here, or here. I think maybe we could just spend it here. So it'll generate a little bit more money per round. And I think that will pay for itself again pretty quickly. It's already almost there. Pretty much is. That upgrade only costs 500, so there we go. Already making us some extra money. So let's go ahead and buy the mermonkey. That should take care of the mob. Then we'll just save up another 4,000 for snowstorm, and that should be good.
Let's get this one.
Oh, I guess you can't take care of the mob. My bad. Okay. Gonna be using those a lot, apparently. About the first time I've used those. Okay, so I guess a mermonkey is not good for mobs. I was wrong about that. Alright, so there goes our last... Or not our last 1,000, but there goes another 1,000 towards the farm. A little over 1,000, more like 1,300. So that'll pay for itself again. I think once it gets up to like 4,000, then that's that. Then we can use the rest of the money on absolute zero. See, and Silas is not quite at level 10 yet. Gonna have to wait a little bit longer for that. Everything else is looking pretty good, though. We are gonna have another mob here. Right about now. We have to do something about that. I'm hoping that will take care of it at least. Please tell me Absolute Zero can take care of a mob.
Let's get this one.
Yes, okay, great. Slow down so much that it just popped it. And it's fine by itself. Okay, great.
Cascade feel the bitter cold.
Alright, that's fine. Couple of balloons leaking, not the end of the world.
They're breaking through.
And there goes another 3,000 to the farm. So that'll bring our total probably up to about 7,200. 7,500, let's say. Let's round it up.
Let's get this one.
Oh! Oh, come on. I mistimed that really badly. That was working for us, man. That worked.
Pull together.
I think we might just have to manage our abilities a bit better in that case. But let me just stop messing around so much and just get through this game, because I'm just about at time. I do want this medal. Let me just... Oh, we're on double HP mobs, aren't we? That makes a lot of sense, actually.
Stop them.
Kind of forgot about that. That makes a lot more sense. That makes a lot more sense. Okay. So now that I know that, I think we'll just do something like a sniper. I think that'll be enough, honestly. We do just about the same thing that we just did. So ice monkey, mer monkey, farm. Instead of a spike factory, we could just put a sniper somewhere. I think that'll be perfectly fine.
Let's have a bit of fun.
I think Silas would be a great multiplayer hero. You just have a bunch of ice walls spawning all over the place. You have like 4 Silases, that'd be hilarious. 12 ice monkeys everywhere, spamming whatever. That'd be pretty fun. Alright, there's our money. We'll let that work for a while.
Nice and cold.
Alright. There's our Abyss Dweller. I'll go ahead and buy increased production so we get a little bit more money. And I will work on the Ice Monkey now.
Feel the bitter cold. Together. Stop.
Accidentally let a purple through. I'm gonna use Frostbite for that. That was a little bit better on the timing.
And cold.
Not the end of the world, though. Alright. This guy's just about paid off. A couple more $100. So let me go ahead and add another 650 on top of that. Now we should be able to buy Arctic Wind pretty easily, and Snowstorm for that matter. Alright, it's just about paid off again, so let me add another, what, 325 plus 800? Another 1200.
The ice. Thickens.
Not a huge deal. We'll get that money. We'll get it. Okay, here comes the Mob again. Pretty sure we'll be able to buy Abyss Dweller, at least, if not Snowstorm. Probably not Snowstorm, but maybe. Maybe. Oh no! Oh, another white balloon got through. Or zebra. Another zebra got through.
Stop them.
And another one. Not great. Not great.
Together. Stop them.
Alright. There is a mob, and we do not have snowstorm. So, can we get through it? Almost. Almost. I don't mind having to use more powers. It's a bit unfortunate, but, you know, gotta do what you gotta do. Alright. So once those mobs show back up, I think if we just manage our powers a bit better, if we're able to use that sniper here, we'll be totally fine.
The ice thickens.
Alright. So let's go ahead and buy all this stuff. I'm not too sure we need camo on this sniper because everything else here can pop camos, so I don't think that's much of a problem for this game. That'll be good enough for me. Now we can spend the rest of our money. I would say on absolute zero, but I'm not sure if we want absolute zero or a farm to regenerate lives. We might want to get the farm first. Maybe 2 farms. Because we only have so many more rounds in the game. I'm gonna put a bit of, I'm gonna put a bit of money up and buy these farms. And save up for absolute zero after that. Alright. There it is. Looks like this guy's fully paid for himself now. So we could sell it and just get that extra 4,000 bucks. And these guys will pay for themselves eventually. What is that? 1,300 plus like 1,200 would bring us up to like 2,500 plus another 4,000, like 6,500. It's not bad. It's probably going to take them a little bit to get there, but that's alright. Go and buy absolute zero when we can. Silas is about to be level 10. It's good news. And we'll probably be able to buy Lord of the Abyss as well in a few more rounds. Just want to keep an eye on these farms to know if the money was worth it. I do think the lives alone are pretty worth it, but I do want to see if we get our monies back before the end of the game.
Scintillating. Let's get this one. $4,400, we're getting there.
It's another 2,000 to go. Roughly. Alright, there's our 5,000. We'll definitely get there by the end of the game. But this would be a little bit more worth it on a impoppable game. I would say chimps, but obviously we don't have farms in chimps, so just a moot point there. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. There we go. Okay. I had to take my time on that one. I had to think about it, but got it. Man, that takes forever to recharge, man. That is a long recharge time on that ability there. Alright, let's go and buy Lord of the Abyss, because we have the money. Or, you know, once we do have the money and another $1,000 eventually.
Why not stay a while?
Alright. Now, these guys have paid for themselves. So definitely worth it. So we've got, let's say, 15,000 to spare if we want to sell these guys. We're still making, you know, a good amount of money every round while they're generating money. So definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. Okay, I think we're chilling for the rest of the, no pun intended. I think we're chilling for the rest of the game here. Not a lot else to worry about for me. I think the last thing I'm going to do is sell these and buy Cripple Mob, because why not? If we need 35,000, let's round up and say 35,000. I have 15,000 here, then I'm going to need about 20,000. So let me wait another round or two before I buy that.
Let's get this one. I knew we could do it. That was all of us.
There we go. Perfect. Alright. That'll take care of round 80 for us. And what is Silas doing? Level 12, ice walls can hit more balloons and last longer. Rime explosions do more damage. Okay. And level 13, ice monkey tier 5s are cheaper, and you can build a 4th tier 5 of any path. White balloons lose all resistance to ice attacks. Oh wow, there we go. Okay. So there's another strategy you can do, I suppose. If you just want purely ice monkeys, you can have something like a sniper to take care of white balloons for a while. And then once you hit level 13, just go and sell it and, you know, just have ice monkeys for the rest of the game. It's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. Pretty neat. Pretty fun. Ice monkeys create more orbiting fragments when they attack. Cool. Cool. Level 15, Frozen Bloons take damage from all abilities. Frostbite lasts longer, and Frozen Cascade and Burial have shorter cooldowns. Very cool, very cool. Very cool indeed. Alright, there we go. There's our metal, there's our money. So now we can buy a banana farmer if needed. Oh, I got another achievement too for using powers 100 times. Nice, okay. Looks like we're just on the verge of getting a few more too. I'm gonna get this one eventually after doing a couple challenges. We're gonna get this half cash one next week. I don't know what this is, but apparently we're pretty close to getting it. Almost done with the 200 challenges, spending 106 monkey points. Yeah, okay. Cool stuff. Speaking of monkey points, let's go ahead and spend this. I'm not quite sure what I want to buy, but I know basically anything here is going to help us out in some way, so I don't think it really matters what we buy. What is this? IMF loan grants $100 more, and repay rate is 40%. Interesting. Sounds like something I would use, because I've been using farms quite a bit. TechBot gains a targeting option to trigger only when balloons enter a specific track area. Also interesting. I do use TechBots fairly often. Start each game with a pile of permanent road spikes at the end of the track. Oh yeah, I'll take that. That sounds pretty useful, actually. Definitely take that. Alright, that'll be it for today. I'll go ahead and see you guys on Monday. So thank you for watching. Feel free to subscribe if you like the video and you want to see more. Yeah. See ya.